When his vehicle breaks down outside of Hayesville, Nevada, a quiet drifter is picked up by mechanic Jed Love, who takes him to Willy's Wonderland, a once successful abandoned family entertainment center. Owner Tex McAdoo offers him to work as a night shift janitor in exchange for repairing his vehicle before he and Jed leave him locked inside the restaurant. Meanwhile, teenager Liv Hawthorne attempts to burn the restaurant, but she gets handcuffed by her parental guardian, Hayesville's Sheriff Eloise Lund. When Lund leaves, Liv's friends Chris Mooley, Kathy Barnes, Aaron Powers, Bob McDaniel, and Dan Lorraine release her. As the janitor begins his duties, the restaurant's 8 now withered animatronic mascots, Willy Weasel, Artie Alligator, Cammy Chameleon, Ozzy Ostrich, Tito Turtle, Nighty Night, Gus Gorilla, and Siren Sarah, are revealed to be alive and homicidal. Ozzy attacks the janitor, who beats him to death with a mop. While her friends douse the perimeter with gasoline, Liv enters the restaurant through the vents to get the janitor out. Simultaneously, the janitor is attacked by Gus in the restrooms. He curb stomps his face into a urinal, killing him. In the vents, Artie chases Liv, but she escapes into a fairy-themed room where Sarah kidnaps her. Liv manages to fend off Sarah and encounters the janitor, who ignores her warnings about the animatronics and refuses to leave. Outside the restaurant, Liv's friends climb to the roof, which collapses and causes them to fall inside. While the janitor cleans the kitchen, Liv explains that Willy's Wonderland was originally owned by Jerry Robert Willis, a notorious serial killer. With his 7 cannibalistic colleagues, he often slaughtered unsuspecting families, but the authorities eventually discovered them. They committed a satanic ritual to transfer their souls into the animatronics before committing suicide. When Liv finishes, several animatronics awaken and attack the group. In the ensuing chaos, Nighty impales Aaron with his sword, Tito and Sarah devour Dan alive, and Artie mauls Kathy and Bob to death in a party room. With Liv standing in awe, the janitor decapitates Nighty and breaks Artie's jaws, killing them both. As Cammy stalks him in an arcade, Chris calls Lund for help. She goes to the restaurant with Deputy Sheriff Evan Olson upon learning that Liv is there. On the way, Lund reveals to Evan that after Willy's Wonderland was shut down, the animatronics continued murdering people around Hayesville until she, Tex, and Jed made a deal with them. Over the years, they tricked random drifters into cleaning up the restaurant, offering them as human sacrifices in order to stop the animatronics' killing spree. Liv's parents were among the victims and a guilty Lund adopted her. When the janitor and Liv arrive at the arcade, Cammy snaps Chris' neck, killing him. They subdue Cammy and attempt to leave before Lund and Evan stop them. Lund handcuffs the janitor and leaves him to die as Evan takes Liv away. While driving back, Evan is killed by a stowaway Tito while Liv escapes. In the restaurant, the janitor subdues Sarah and twists Cammy's head, killing her. Enraged, Lund tries to lure Willy to kill the janitor, only for Willy to tear her in half. Willy and the janitor fight each other until the janitor kills Willy by ripping his head off. The next morning, Tex and Jed return to the restaurant and find it completely clean, with the animatronics missing. The janitor receives his repaired vehicle and invites Liv to accompany him. While Tex and Jed discuss planning to reopen Willy's Wonderland, Sarah suddenly appears and sets their car on fire with gasoline. All 3 are killed in a massive explosion that also destroys the entire restaurant. As the sun rises, the janitor and Liv drive out of the town, killing a wandering Tito along the way.